We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. David Aldrich will join us momentarily from the sidelines. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Nicholas Claxton.
On the boards, he's been a much bigger presence these last few years than he had been prior. And he can be counted on now to make an impact with his rebounding. And that's a product of all the work he's put in down low.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. And it's Bogdanovich in at the three. And for Toronto, Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Grady Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Barrett at the small forward position. And Greg, here we are, not yet halfway into the season. For players, has the wear and tear already set in?
It can. Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of a season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you reeling.
Here's Thomas. And Pirtle pulls it down. On the wing quickly. Fires the three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, Quickly can space out that floor for you, knockdown three-point shooter.
Shooter passes to Claxton. Now Johnson. Pass to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Johnson kicks to Thomas. A three-pointer is right on target.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Dick. 12 points his last outing. And Barrett gets it to go.
And gets a payback there. Barrett went to the arc, eager to answer with that three.
Quickly against Schroeder. Pass to Johnson. It's tipped. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Back to Dick. From past the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
On the wing, Johnson. He's looking for Claxton and finds him. Dick with the steal. Pushing it up. Barnes passes to Pirtle. For three, Barrett. It's good from long range. Barrett's got 6.
Well, the numbers show it. R.J. Barrett much more comfortable shooting from the corner.
Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Here's Dick after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. And Barrett the bucket on the assist by Dick. Barrett's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. As we're reaching the end of the calendar year, here's a great chance to delve into the updated power rankings. Taking a look at Boston. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
Checking out Toronto, they continue to obliterate expectations because they found a way to get the most out of the guys on this roster.
Claxton with it, picked up by Barrett. Here's Thomas, and then Thomas with the jam.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 11. 2024, Brent, was a momentous year for Scotty Barnes. His first All-Star appearance.
Well, Kevin, an amazing accomplishment for such a young player, but it feels like we're just scratching the surface. There's been so much exploratory with Scotty Barnes. What I'm interested in the maturation process is when Scotty makes winning the most important thing, where he's pushing his teammates and taking on responsibility. That's when he's going to cross over into superstar.
Here's Schroeder. Raptors knocking down the tray. Pass to Thomas. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And this team is in the middle of an astonishing 28-game winning streak. Yep, 28. No matter when it finally ends, this will have been a historic run for them.
Well, I've been super fortunate to be on some teams that have had some great runs, and I know how hard this can be. You can be so talented, you can be so committed, but you also have to have a few things go your way, and right now, everything going their way.
And Brooklyn has possession. Raptors knocking down the tray. Johnson against Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Thomas outside. And Pirtle pulls it down. Raptors leading by 17. Pass to Barrett. The kick out to Barnes. From deep. And again, Toronto with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. To halt the run. Again, Thomas missing. Now, Dick. For 3, Barrett. Hits the three-point bomb. Barrett's got 12 points in the game.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
If you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. It's the Raptors opening up a huge gap. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Brown is in the shooting guard spot with Barrett at small forward. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Olynyk. And it's Abaji in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the offseason in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
And taken away by Brown. There's the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Mitchell against Thomas. And they get it. Rebound by the Raptors. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, D.A., we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. The Nets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
And the first one at the line is good. And the defense of this Raptors team, Craig, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions, makes defending a much easier prospect.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Davion Mitchell. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Some players, Brent, have claimed entertainment is emphasized over competition. What do you think?
Well, I think there's a great balance, and the league does a great job of promoting its stars. But at the end of the day, Kevin, trust me, guys who are out here have a love for the game, a passion for the competition, and that's what we want to see.
And Simmons has got the ball here for Brooklyn. Pass to Claxton. Oh, the lob for Simmons. It's stolen by Barrett. Brown with it. Now Thomas defending. And it's Brown that time on the assist from Barrett. Brown's got 18 points in the game.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Simmons passes to Thomas. Fires at the elbow. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Raptors have gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. Over in the corner, Brown for the 3. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Now here's Olynyk after Ben Simmons' miss. There's the triple. And again, Toronto with the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
There's 1:47 left in the second quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Simmons kicks to Wilson. Pass to Bogdanovich. Looking to end the run. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Brent, it's hard to find someone better, isn't it, than Bojan Bogdanovich if you're looking to space the floor.
No doubt about it, one of the better spot-up shooters over the last decade that this league has seen. And Bogdanovich has deep, deep range, so that spacing is going to allow other guys to do their work. This is the kind of guy you want in a half-court setting to make a lot of things happen.
First one falls for him.
Solid as they come from the line, Bogdanovich getting there has to give the confidence of the team a little boost.
Some changes for Toronto. Barnes, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk, and Grady Dick subbed in for R.J. Barrett. And then for Brooklyn, Cameron Johnson's checked in for Wilson. Kevin Huerter comes in for Cameron Thomas, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Simmons. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Here's Dick. And again, Toronto with the triple.
How
many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Schroeder outside. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Brown.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Barnes outside. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Quickly. He's guarded by Schroeder. Here's Brown. Three-pointer. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Schroeder dishes to Bogdanovich. And here's Johnson outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
And that one's good, Barnes.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Their game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Barnes outside. And here's Brown outside. Buries it from three-point range. Brown's got 30.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
And so it's Toronto, able to put on a show for the ages. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
We're back again. Welcome. It's that time again to take a peek at how the mid-season power rankings are shaping up.
I think for Brooklyn, they're a middle-of-the-pack team. Sure, they did some wins, but I don't know how much more beyond that.
Seems like they're missing a key piece or two. Maybe one of their younger guys will step up down the stretch.
And let's move on now to those first two quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Brooklyn Nets.
They have to be better offensively. Shooting under 40%. You know how to fix that, fellas? Feed the bigs.
Stop the presses. Shaq advocating for more post play. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so quickly, we'll bring it up for Toronto. Starting off the second half, here's Jordi Fernandez's 5. The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. And the Nets with possession here. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And the defense had to know that was coming. Bogdanovich wanting revenge and getting it just like that.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Quickly. Here's Dick. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Claxton a screen on Quickly, and it's Schroeder missing.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
A 3 from Quickly, and again, Toronto with the triple.
You got to play better D than that, because Quickly is going to burn the defense, especially at that corner spot.
Nobody near Schroeder. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Schroeder's got 6.
Yeah, and you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Pass to Pirtle. Beyond the arc. It's good from Barnes on the assist by Pirtle. Pirtle's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Outside, Bogdanovich. Thomas passes to Johnson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. In Toronto, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Drains the 3-pointer.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Left side, Barrett. Fires the 3. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
Will it go? And it's Schroeder missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And here's quickly for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Here's Thomas. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
The floater is such a deceptive and unguardable shot. You can understand why Schroeder elects to go with the dare. Sweet looking on the dip.
Pass to Pirtle. Launches a 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Schroeder outside. Back to Johnson. Over Barnes. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Johnson doesn't love the mid-range, but he can get that angle to work for him.
Outside, Barrett. Fires for 3. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got his 3rd assist on the night. Schroeder against Quickly. Johnson outside. This one for 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Barrett for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Schroeder looking around. From the arc. The shot, no good. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Toronto ahead, running away with it. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And for the Nets, they're shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Olynyk is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Bruce Brown. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Abaji in at the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. 6 on the shot clock. Nobody near Williams. Offline with his 3. And so Brown will bring it up for Toronto. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. Pass to Boucher. Now here's Brown. He's guarded by Williams. For three, Mitchell nailed from three-point land. Mitchell's got his first 3 points of the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And Simmons slams it in.
Don't sleep on Simmons' athleticism. He still has the ability to hammer down those alley-oops.
Boucher kicks to Brown. Rebound, Brooklyn. Williams with the ball. Thomas gets a wide open look. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And here's Brown outside. Traps in the tray. Brown's got 33.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Here's Herter. No good with the layup. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Mitchell finds Brown for three. Hands it from downtown. Brown's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Raptors.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Thomas against Mitchell. Pass to Herter. Craig, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop.
Good! Another from three.
Another three. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. Pass to Wilson.
2 minutes remaining.
To stop the run. And Simmons kicks to Herter. No good from outside.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
On the wing, Mitchell. The tray. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Raptors.
You don't see this connects again from distance.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's Toronto. They're on a 15-5 run here. It's Brown on the wing. He's defended by Herter. A three, and again for three.
And with that made three, he now stands alone for third most threes in a single game.
He's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long, D.A. What a shooting performance. From the high post, Thomas, no good. And here's Boucher. Brown outside. Lets the three fly. The shot, no good. And the Nets with possession. Here's Simmons. Abaji pulls it in. And so here's Toronto. Over in the corner, Brown takes the three. Good on the triple. Brown's got 48.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. That can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game.